Excuse me, can I buy that teddy bear? It's for my son.
Read page. I'm not gonna like when we pull away from this reading this. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spends their day standing around gossiping. Most of that gossip is about Steve. See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. That gosh darn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. Yeah. Then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. That's a little funky. Don't like that.
That's normal furry behavior, okay? Like, I would do that. I would totally, well, okay, no. I don't have, like, a suit, but I would totally wear, like, ears.
I feel like there's a different line here. Like, I feel like that's a little, I think that's a little different. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside Sick Oil Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-screwing me, whatever he was doing.
This game is not for the faint of heart.
No. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like when you go away from this page.
Hello!
Oh my god!
How's it going?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and it still got me. God! Dang it!
It's okay. She's just an illusion.
Right! Oh my god. Oh no. No, thank you. That is not what we want.
Come to mommy, Callum.
You notice how she changes her tone constantly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From like, hey, don't do that. Hey, where are you? To, hey, why don't you come over here, please? Like,
bumper cars.
Oh, fine. I love cars.
Instant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, mine. Usually. Bumper cars are great, especially when you have like friends or siblings or something like that. Oh my god, it's the amount of insanity that when you all get on the ride.
Examine device. Oh.
Why are we doing that?
We're touching the Sparky thing.
No. Oh. Electroshock therapy?
Getting an idea of what's going on yet?
I'm gathering that she's not well.
I think she's perfectly sane. What happened to her son?
See, that's my concern, is what happened to the kid. I think that whole thing was an electroshock therapy something or other.
Yeah. She's in a bit of a psychosis state.
What? No.
It's fine. I don't see a problem.
Gods.
There's a single light. get the feeling that's where I have to go.
What? No. Don't ever go towards the light. That's usually the bad thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also looking for, like, lore bits, so, like...
Yeah.
The one...
But the ad is about to start, so...
Yeah...
This looks like it's gonna fall apart any second.
Oh, yeah, it does. Like, this entire place shouldn't be working like it is.
I like how they did the lighting on the moon. Like
Oh, yeah, like, that's really cool. Like, there are certain aspects of this that's really well done.
Oh, yeah. They did a good job. I wish this game got more love.
Oh, yeah.
Examine accident report.
We should wait for the ad, and then we should read that.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that in about a minute, 30 seconds, friends. Okay. Oh my
There's a
God.
little path over there that's blocked off.
Hmm.
No, it's not blocked off. I bet
I
there's a
don't-
way to it.
That's okay.
Maintenance.
Oh, yeah. The Ferris wheel looks like a ghost Ferris
There's
wheel,
the
gotta
roller
say.
coaster.
Oh, there's the roller coaster. Yeah, look at that.
See, that one's also still, working.
Yeah. Like, this is fine.
You
Oh my God.
good? It hasn't even gotten to the
I'm-
worst stuff yet.
Oh my God, that's not the worst stuff yet. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh no. I'm good. It's one of those, like, again, there are some things that I can predict that's going to happen or that something's going to come up. That doesn't mean anything, as shown with Laura. Like, I knew it was
Yeah.
coming. I knew she was probably going to be at the window.
But
But
it's fine. Everything's fine. I don't see what's wrong.
I would love to believe you. Truly. I would truly love nothing more than to believe you that everything's fine. Like,
Okay.
just.
Photocopy.
Okay. Oh, good. It's a photocopy of an accident report.
Yeah.
Employee's name, Francis Dufresne, something like that. Time and date of the accident incident, 25th of October, 1976. Job titles and departments, laborers working on the crane. Supervisor lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witness, Lawrence Creed.
I just like to
And
point out
Michael
it says
Edgeworth.
Jot title. I think that was
Yeah.
a typo.
I definitely think
don't-
that's what, yeah.
It was fine. Brief description.
Also, that's another person with the last name, Creed.
Yeah.
Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars.
Mm.
Describe any injuries, calls. Francis was killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just dead. He's dead. Did the injured employees see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of the workers' compensation form? Yes or no? Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Welcome to accident reports at a job. This is basically what they look like.
Yeah, it's just, oh, it's so different when somebody died out of it. Like, it
Yeah,
just feels
it
so
hits.
weird.
It's a little different there.
Oh. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. No one else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident or incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No.
No, why would they be corrected?
Yeah, right? Like, I am telling you what we could do to fix the problem. Is that gonna happen? No. Employer or supervisor signature, illegible signature. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Date 25th October 1976. Additional comments and notes. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. I don't blame them!
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello?
I can't move.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh, look, I can go that way now.
Oh, great. Awesome.
The game kind of tells you, hey, you should go this way.
But
But what if over here?
what if over here?
I don't think I can, but what if?
Yeah. I mean, with these types of games, it's very much a, like, one-track, like, thing, usually. Oh, there's something to read back there.
Yeah, I can go down there, but it wants me to go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dissuade them. They have sent an inspector to investigate the accidents at the park. I've given him the grand tour and spoke about all our safety upgrades, but he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This dour man has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I've offered to pay for his stay in the Overlook Hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. What are your ultimate goals? I thought you just wanted to open a park, my dude!
He did. Can I use these? Nope. Well, methinks it wants me to go the other way. I don't think it wants me to go to the roller coaster just yet.
Then let's go the other way, I guess.
Da, da, da. Is there anything over here on like the little benches? There
Always a
is.
Hey, newspaper! Nathaniel Winter, financial genius or eccentric geriatric? When Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul, announced his intention to build an amusement park on the fog-shrouded shores of Solomon Island off the coast of New England, there were sniggers up and down Wall Street. I'm sure that was supposed to be like Snickers or something like that.
I guess so.
Winter. Yeah. Winter, who made his fortune through a series of savvy investments during the post-war boom, has long been considered an eccentric but brilliant man. His passion for the New England region has always been at the forefront of his investment portfolio, with him pouring funds into local businesses, small and large. In general, his business sense and investments have paid off, and due to his generosity, Winter enjoys a friendly relationship with the governor and other key political figures. So why, with a track record like this, are the Wall Street wizards shaking their heads? At first glance, Solomon Island is an odd choice, a tiny town called Kingsmouth, with a sleepy main street, a preppy academy for dropouts from Boston, a lighthouse that is already in the process of being automated, and a belligerent tribe of natives who were very recently involved in a dispute over the Blue Ridge mines.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, one commenter pointed out. New England has a short summer this far north, and the number of visitors to Solomon Island per season are limited. I don't see how he expects to turn a profit. But others have far more faith in Winter. Under condition of anonymity, an engineer who has seen the plans for the park notes several anomalies. Listen, shut up, shut up,
Anonymity.
shut up.
I don't know. I have a hard time saying that word too. Anemone.
Yeah. He wants to remain anonymous. He's digging far deeper than is needed for an amusement park, including several underground chambers, which are too small to house machinery. If you ask me, the old man is looking for something buried beneath the island itself. Don't like that. We don't need to do that. That sounds like someone's trying to get. That sounds like somebody's trying to get around the problems they're having with the natives about the mines. That's not. No. Okay. Could this be the real reason that the eccentric businessman has relocated to this remote northern island? Is this corporate misdirection of the highest order by a crafty entrepreneur? the disputes over the Blue Ridge mine with the native population ongoing, there was definitely something buried beneath Solomon Island. Perhaps Nathaniel Winter is going to surprise us all. I think surprise might be the wrong word.
You know, I don't see a problem here. I see a man just putting an investment into a park that wasn't going to be profitable, but also put the minimal amount of investment as possible.
Uh-huh.
Oop.
Ooh, whoop, whoop, whoop. That seems fine.
Well, thank you for lighting the way.
Much appreciated. I appreciate that we cast a shadow, actually. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
Oh, good.
My mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell what time period this is in when, like, that kind of stuff is, like...
Oh, yeah. And then, like I said, like, as a mom, every parent has had these thoughts of, I'm struggling, I'm tired. Like, there's a little bit of, like, a postpartum thing, too.
Yes, this very much reads as, like, postpartum
prolonged
depression and stuff like that. But because of the time period that this is happening, that kind of stuff wasn't as, like...
It was just a get some help thing versus a actually find out what the problem was.
Yeah, and, like, get properly diagnosed, get proper support and everything like that. No, we'll just stick a, like, lightning rod next to your head and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's what's going to help. That's obviously what will fix your brain, because you're supposed to work normally as a person, and you're not. So we'll fix it. That's not how that works, friends.
Yeah.
Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. Why do you want the what? Huh?
Power, infinite power.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Living space. I love reading or hearing about people going like, I want all of the power, and then every person that has ever had power looking at them going, power is not unlimited. Power's never unlimited, and there are usually restrictions. Ones that you didn't think about, and that can be anything from you lose a whole bunch of stuff to gain said power, and so you just have power, and that's it, and that's not enough. Or something else, like being bound by rules and laws that you didn't know existed.
Exactly. It's fine.
Oh, gods.
That's how necromancers are. They come about. Until you get a lich.
Until you get a lich. That is indeed how you get a lich. A lich went, I want power and I want to live forever. And then didn't realize that in order to do that...
Oh god, now I'm undead.
Oh, crap! That's not what I wanted! I didn't want to die at all!
That's not how that works, right? I wanted to live forever. Why am I undead?
You wanted to live forever. You didn't specify in what condition.
That is fair. That is fair.
Like that's usually what it comes down to, is a lot. That's the really funny part about like wishes in general and like magic and stuff like that. You have to be so specific with a lot of that.
I
Like,
wish I was rich. However, that
Yeah.
you suddenly robbed a bank without your knowledge, and now
Yeah,
the police are after you and you're
yeah.
on the run for the rest of your life. Like, ugh.
like you have to be so careful. And the only person, like the first time that I realized that that was a thing outside of like TV shows and stuff like that was like when Jafar started doing stuff, and like the really bad just straight to VHS sequel, like Return of Jafar kind of thing.
We don't talk
Like,
about that movie.
we don't talk about it, but like I remember him like getting all of like the villain of that particular movie beside him, his little sidekick or whatever, like wishing for riches, and like the riches from the bottom of the ocean. He didn't specify that they had to be out of the ocean. Jafar transported them down to the bottom of the ocean, and he's like, "Oh wait, is it hard to breathe? Do you want to live? You have to wish for it." Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to be so careful.